Hello and welcome back, survivors. This is Darius Torana, and today we are here on the center. We're not doing any of the series or anything like that. We are starting something a little bit new. Today I am going to be talking about, in my opinion, what are the 5 best current shoulder pets on Ark Survival Ascended. There's a couple of caveats for this. This is before Aberration has released, so there's no glow pets or anything yet. And the other caveat is I have not been able to test out the Pyromane, which I have heard can become a shoulder pet. Um, Rideable shoulder pets are instantly like up at the top. The Ferox was my, oh my gosh, that Parasaur scared me. Um, Ferox were one of my favorite from Evolved. They were just the best. I loved them. But they are not in the game yet. I have not been able to try out the Pyromane, so I cannot give any type of an opinion on that one yet. As you can see, I am also doing this from my computer because I'm doing console commands to bring these in. I didn't feel like trying to, you know, go and tame all of these things and all that. Not about that life right now, just for a top 5 video. So I don't have any of the DLCs downloaded like I do on my PlayStation account. So, that being said, this is, like I was saying, a top 5 list for shoulder pets that have been released so far. Most of my lists are going to be top 8, but there's not that many shoulder pets. I think there's only 10. So I wanted to go with top 5 for this one. Um, Best is also a relative term in this instance. Some of my criteria is just how much I like or hate them, or how cute I think they are. Because shoulder pets, that's kind of what they're used for. Um, so for this particular list, that is going to have more to do with the points than a lot of their actual usefulness. So, that being said, we're going to start off at number 5 with the Demorphodon. So, the Demorphodon is a great little starting game pet. Um, they're pretty easy to tame. All you have to do is bolo them and then hit them with a few trank arrows, and then just give them some regular meat or prime meat, and they will tame right up. The neat thing about Dimorphodons is if you sick them on somebody, um, they actually will. Whoa, that's a pretty Pterodon. They actually will hit the rider as well as the dinosaur. So they will deal damage to both and usually kill the rider pretty quick. Now, that being said, you do have to be careful when taming them because if you do aggro multiple Dimorphodons, they will attack you, and if you're riding a dinosaur, you're not safe. So, you want to keep that in mind. The other neat thing about them is because they can fly, um, they are fairly easy to transport around, so they can just kind of follow you when you're flying around on stuff. But having a flock of them is absolutely amazing. It's so much fun to fly around with a flock. Moving on to our number 4. This one's probably going to surprise a few people, but from 4, mine is actually the Comi. Similar to the Dimorphodon, the reason I like the Compi so much, why are you not picking up? There we go. The reason I like the Compi so much is, I mean, first off, he's adorable. Um, like, he's just, look at that. Look at that little dirt face. He's so cute. Again, having a little pack of these running around with you is a lot of fun. They're not quite as um, as useful as the Demorphodon, I guess, just because they can't fly. However, they're just, they're a little silly guy that are pretty easy to tame. They are a little harder to tame than the Demorphodon, in some ways easier in others. They go down in less arrows. There generally is a little pack of them around, but usually they don't have much issue taking them down. However, they do require fish meat or prime meat to tame instead of just regular meat. However, with the new baby system in Ascended, they're much easier to tame. Now, you'll wonder why I gave this guy the number 4 slot instead of the number 5, because I've been saying, the Dimorphodon's better. Well, like I said, how much I like them is also a huge factor, and he'll always hold a little special place in my heart for his, Jurassic Park scenes. He was just so much fun in that movie, or in that series. So in our number 3 slot, we actually have somebody who's got some um, actual use outside of just being, cute. Um, holy big ass poop. Um, we got the Mesopithecus though, and I'm aiming at the foundation. I feel like I shouldn't have put these foundations down. There we go. So we got the Mesopithecus again. Um, his face is kind of weird in this shot. There we go. Again, just a cute little guy. However, these guys are masters of breaking and entering. So he he can in PvP you can throw him through somebody's window and he can just sneak on in there. You hit attack my target on their door and he'll unlock it for you. And then you guys can just go and cause some general havoc and mayhem and have a little bit of fun breaking and entering into people's houses. So that's why I really like the Mesopithecus. He is a passive tame, so he's pretty easy to tame up as well. You just gotta shove some berries into him or some crops. So yeah. In our number 2 slot, we actually have despite the fact that we're on the center, this is part of the reason I was needing to use console commands to get these guys in, but we got the Jerboa. So he is a exclusive to Scorched Earth. Super duper, like one of the absolute cutest. Really? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Well, a little bit of a spoiler. There's the Otter as number 1. Um, Stupid. All right. All right. Well, back to our number 2. Talking about the Jerboa. He is a Scorched Earth exclusive. He's an absolute necessity on Scorch because he will tell you about the weather, which is super duper cool. He'll give you time to chill out and figure stuff out and everything. I didn't talk about this with the Mesopithecus, but he can actually all 3 of the number 3 slots, the top 3, can all wear hats, which is just the cutest. Let me go ahead. Oops. I'm in creative mode right now, so it's really easy to show you guys how they can wear hats. And then, so we'll go ahead and let me see if I can remember how to access their backpack in this. There we go. Access shoulder pet inventory. Give him a little hat. And oh gosh, that's even cuter than I thought it would be. Like look at that. Look at that little guy. He's just so cute. And yeah, no. So that's why Jerboas are honestly one of my favorites. They're just super duper cute, super duper fun to play with. Very very easy to tame. Again, they are a knockout tame, so you just do a can't just do the whatchamacallit tame the just feeding them stuff. Now, number 1 slot has kind of been spoiled already, but we'll go ahead and pick him up anyways. He's the Otter. So the Otter is honestly, maybe we'll pick him up. There we go. All right, so the Otter is one of the most adorable in all of Ark. Again, he can wear a hat. I'm about to put the hat on myself. It was G? No. It was R? R. Hold R to access their inventories, by the way. Makes them a really good backpack. Again, super duper cute. I do wish I had the Bob's Tall Tales on my computer so that I could put a little cowboy hat on him, because cowboy hats on otters is the cutest thing ever. But the Otter has actually a lot of uses. So first off, this little cutie patootie, he is a thermal insulator. So by raising his attack stat, his melee stat, the insulation ability gets even better. So let's go ahead and kind of show you guys how that works. So right now, as you can see, my cold resist right now is 382. Heat resist is negative 15. We're going to toss the Otter off and check again. And as you can see, like negative 90 and 222, like that is a huge difference. So yeah, that is still in K mode apparently. There we go. All right. So yeah, that's one of the oh my gosh, his little fangs. Look at that fangs. That's their first ability though. So anytime you need icy caves or anything like that, having an Otter is just the best. One of the abilities I've never actually used them for is their ability to hunt fish. And while they're hunting fish, they'll actually gather up a variety of different pearls, so black pearls, silica pearls, and such. Um, they're also the only way you can hold a second artifact. So you can't put an artifact on any of the other creatures other than the otter, and you cannot hold a second one yourself. So if you want to get, when you're collecting artifacts, if you want to get one for your base and one for you, so that you can actually, use it, you have to have an otter with you. Throw the first one into the otter's inventory, pick up another one after waiting a little bit, and you'll be good to go. But yeah, so, oh hey, they're all following me. Um, but yeah, so that is my top five for shoulder pets. And like I said, this is pre-aberration. After aberration releases, there's the bold pets, which are, the light pets, which are extremely useful. Don't get me wrong, and the the um, the list will change once that releases, and I'll probably do another episode. And if I have a chance to try out the Pyromane before then, that'll be great. I'll be really excited about that. But I just haven't had a chance to try them out yet. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, slap a like, comment, subscribe. And if you agree or disagree with any of my choices, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I love to hear, your guys' thoughts on what your favorite shoulder pets are, and even if you want to talk about the ones from Evolved, I'm cool with that too. It's like I said, the Ferox was my absolute favorite shoulder pet ever. He was, oh man, I cannot wait till the Ferox comes back. So yeah, but until next time, keep on surviving.